Protests rage in LA as police crack down on immigration activists. The FBI takes down a massive child exploitation ring, and Trump vows to protect the American flag at all costs. This is X News Now, where the headlines hit hardest. Tensions boiled over in Los Angeles as protesters clashed with police outside a detention center. Chanting "No ICE" in LA, activists blocked the facility, throwing water bottles at officers from LAPD, DHS, ICE, and the National Guard. Police responded with tear gas and non-lethal munitions to disperse the crowd after a bus carrying detained migrants arrived. The LAPD issued a dispersal order, warning of further arrests in this escalating confrontation over immigration enforcement. Are the protesters justified in their actions, or is this going too far? In a sweeping nationwide crackdown, the FBI just announced the arrest of 109 child predators and nearly 200 total offenders in Operation Syria Shield. FBI Director Kash Patel declared, "If you harm children in America, there will be no place for you to hide." This coordinated assault across Texas represents one of the largest child protection sweeps in recent history, sending a crystal-clear message with nearly 400 charges at the federal and state levels. Per Reuters, similar operations netted over 1,000 arrests last year alone. Is the FBI doing enough to combat child exploitation, or should they ramp up efforts even further? A federal judge denied California's emergency bid to immediately block National Guard troops and Marines from enforcing laws on LA streets. Governor Newsom sought a restraining order by Tuesday afternoon, but the judge gave Trump's team 24 hours to respond, setting arguments for Thursday. Newsom claims Trump overstepped by deploying troops without consent, arguing there's no invasion justifying federal action. But the administration warns blocking them would jeopardize safety and operations. With 4,700 troops already deployed in LA, the courts will decide who controls the streets in this legal showdown. Should states have the power to block federal troop deployments, or is this a matter of national security? In a display of military might, the elite 82nd Airborne Division conducted a parachute demonstration jump for President Trump. Soldiers leapt from aircraft in a choreographed freefall, their parachutes unfurling in precise formation against the sky. While the purpose was unclear, the spectacle served as a powerful reminder of America's rapid deployment capabilities and battlefield superiority. Was this an impressive show of force, or an unnecessary militaristic flex? The Republican-led House passed bills overturning D.C. laws on non-citizen voting and restoring police rights, with a third bill on immigration compliance coming Thursday. Local leaders decried it as a power grab, but a $1.1 billion budget fix backed by the Senate and Trump sits idle. Mayor Bowser urges passing it immediately, but Speaker Johnson claims the delay isn't political, though no floor action is scheduled. As NBC reports, the fight over home rule collides with heated immigration politics in the nation's capital. Should Congress be able to override D.C.'s local laws, or is this federal overreach? In a fiery speech honoring America's fallen heroes, President Trump issued a rallying cry to renew devotion to liberty. Army warriors rest by the thousands for the cause they selflessly lived and fought for, he declared, vowing, "We will celebrate our greatness and achievements." Trump announced raises for every service member and proclaimed, "Wherever danger is, the U.S. Army will stand strong, fight, and win." However, his remarks took a controversial turn, suggesting jailing flag burners and claiming victory in World War II prevented Americans from speaking German, maybe Japanese. Were Trump's patriotic remarks inspiring, or did they cross a line into nationalism? President Trump pitched his vision for one big, beautiful bill that would dramatically increase funding for ICE, Border Patrol, and defense to over $1 trillion. It would include tax breaks for new American cars, Social Security safeguards, and no taxes on tips or overtime pay. "I want to sign this immediately," Trump stated, though the proposal faces an uphill battle in Congress. Analysts suggest such a massive spending bill could risk ballooning the deficit, but appeal to Trump's base with hardline immigration policies and populist economic measures. From raging protests to FBI stings and Trump's bold promises, this episode packed a punch. Which story blew your mind the most? Vote now and drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to get slammed with the hardest-hitting news first on X News Now. We'll leave you shook every time.